Hi, this is Dolores Hirschman from DoloresHirschman.com, and I'm doing a quick video tonight here in Venice, where I am spending time with my family. You can see behind me one of the canals, and it's getting dark. It's about almost 9 o'clock at night, and I've spent the last 2.5 days here in Venice walking the city, looking into little narrow streets and going, of course, into museums and churches. And yesterday we had the fortune to have a great tour guide to guide us through the city with my family. And one of the things I want to talk about with you today is the role of storytelling. As we walked through the city and we walked into some of the museums and we walked past some very well-known stores or buildings, this tour guide was very good at telling us the stories around some of these signature buildings or these historic sites. And it was through the stories, especially my children, my teenagers and I, were able to really emotionally connect with the history of that particular place. Because when we're communicating, we need to engage not just the intellect and share facts and statistics or actual information about, in this case, a historic building or a painting, but we want to have our audience connect emotionally, find resonance with that piece of information. And the only way we do that is not through the head, but touching the heart of our audience. And that heart can only be touched by sharing a story, providing imagery, helping the audience, people listening to us, visualize what is it that we're talking. So as I say this, I want you to think about storytelling and where and which stories do you need to have and use when you're communicating with the audiences. And I'm not just talking about communicating from a stage, because as you know, I'm a business strategist and I'm also a speaker coach. And a lot of the work that I do is helping my clients really communicate their value proposition, their stories through their marketing, through their email, through social media, and also, of course, through the stages. So as I sit here in Venice, enjoying an amazing summer night, one of the things I wonder is, what are the stories behind each of one of those little windows that you see? Apparently there used to be, the population here in Venice has shrunk to 1/3 of what it used to be historically. So a lot of buildings are empty. But as we walked through the city, we could see which buildings did have people in them, because you had the flowers, you had the laundry hanging on the outside. So I would love for you to connect with your stories, to see which are the stories you need to use in your communication, so that you don't only share information and facts and a descriptive kind of communication, but you also connect emotionally with those that are listening. So with that, I'm going to continue on my walk and enjoy this amazing summer night. If you are spending time with family or you're in summer right now, I hope you're also enjoying an amazing summer day today, and I will see you next week. Have a great night.